Well, it's Friday. It's about 54 degrees outside, and the forecast for Saturday, tomorrow, is supposed to be a high of 67. So we figured, why not go camping? So I'm right now getting the camper ready to go, get it packed up, and Lynn is still working, but she's going to get off early to come back home so we can leave. So I figured I'd show something that we do when we go to campsites without hookups. Well, with electric, but without water or sewer. You know, a non-full hookup site. So we've got this. Everybody knows what this is. This is a 35-gallon gray water tote. But the other problem that you run into is, yeah, you can carry your water away, but what if you want more water? I've seen people carry 5-gallon jugs, 1-gallon jugs, 2-gallon jugs, and make a bunch of trips back to the campsite. But this is what we do. I have a 35-gallon freshwater tank. It's made for an RV. Obviously, I just use it in the bed of the truck. I put this one ratchet strap here across the front of it because, you know, when it's full of water, gravity's going to hold it down. I just kind of need to hold it in place. So the way that I have this set up, I blocked off these ports here. I used a piece of vinyl, reinforced vinyl hose here. Up in the top corner, I need to vent the tank. So I have this plug. This plug is made for a boat. When I want to fill or empty the tank, I just pull this plug out. Then I can connect my city water to the end of this hose to fill it. I have flushed and sanitized this tank. I do it every year when I sanitize the plumbing system in the camper. So I'll show you how this works. Okay, so I've got my city water coming into my water filter, connected to the valve, which is leaking slightly. And then it runs up to the tank. So all I gotta do is open this valve. And it's filling the tank. And there you have it. We have about 30 gallons of fresh water to take with us. Extra. Besides what we put in the camper. Because yes, we do travel with the fresh tank in the camper full. Once we're at the campground and we need to transfer the water from that tank to the camper, I have this. This is a 12-volt water pump, or utility pump. I think I got that from Harbor Freight. It was super cheap and it does the job. And yes, I also sanitize this when I sanitize that tank and the fresh tank in there. And earlier I mentioned that the connection here was leaking. It's just when it's under pressure on this side when the city water is connected, because you can see the tank is full and there is absolutely nothing leaking from it. Just as an FYI for your information, our owner's manual does state, do not travel with a fresh water tank that is full. Same with the black and the gray. We've done it for years. It's never been a problem for us. If you do so at your own risk. The owner's manual, when you look in the freshwater system, it also states do not drink water that has been deemed unsafe. Duh. I think it's more or less just kind of cover your ass type thing in their manual. I've never had a problem, so we're still just going to travel with a freshwater tank that is completely full. I'm going to go ahead and finish getting this camper hooked up to the truck, and we're going to get out of here as soon as Lynn gets home. We'll pack up a couple more things. We still have no idea where we're going to go camping. We have not planned this out as we always do. We never plan ahead. We just kind of go with the flow, see where we can get in. If we can't get in somewhere, we just go somewhere else. So we're getting all packed up here. We got the truck hooked up to the camper, got it pulled out of the driveway, and I got to thinking, how long is this entire setup? I bet you a lot of people don't actually measure. So I got out my measuring wheel. Our trailer, according to Jayco, is 36 feet 11 inches long, so we just call it 37. Well, with my measuring wheel, it came out to be about 38 and a half, including the spare tire on the back. So I'm going to measure the whole thing. I'm just going to kind of eyeball this and line it up even with the front bumper. Zeroed out. There we go, zeroed out. We're at 45 feet, 50 feet. Okay, right to the back bumper. We're at 59 feet exactly. I'm gonna keep going until I'm at the edge of the spare tire. We are at 60 feet. Total length of 60 feet.
We are en route to a campground. We don't have any reservations. We are just going to head towards Michigan, and we're going to check out a state park along the way and see if they have any open sites. If not, we're just going to continue on our way till we find a place that does. We like to have a little bit of adventure and not have everything planned out, so it makes it more fun that way. The route we're taking takes me right back past my work. Yes, I work here at Davis-Besse Nuclear Power Plant. Luckily, I got out of work early today, so now I get to just drive by it and think happy thoughts until I see it on Monday. We went to Maumee Bay State Park. It's Oregon, Ohio, around Toledo.
They always have walk-ins.
Yeah, all the state parks always have walk-in sites. So we figured we'd just roll the dice and give it a whirl and see what we can get.
That was a long pause.
Well, I didn't know if I was going to say anything else. Texas cruise. Well, Mike went in and got us a site, one of the walk-in sites.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Well, got us a site regardless.
They only had 2.
They said that they only had 2 left, so we just made the cutoff. This park is a pretty nice park. It's really large. They have a lot of trails. It's right on Lake Erie. No direct sites on the lake, but they have a couple of beaches, kind of like East Harbor does.
Get water at dump station. How about we just carry our own?
Yeah. Plus some.
Because we like to live dangerously.
Yeah, we live dangerously. We travel with water. And food.
Dogs.
And dogs. They have pretty big campsites here. large pads. They're all paved.
Kind of got like a row of bushes or whatever.
Yeah, there's like a little brush row between almost every single site. So that makes it nice for a little privacy.
I need my privacy.
Yeah, I need my privacy. And the rows really aren't that close. Like if you've been to East Harbor, you know it's row, 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 row.
On top of each other.
Here it's like we just passed one off to the left, and now here's another one up here to the right. So you have a decent amount of space between each row. And it goes down and ends in a cul-de-sac. There's probably, I don't know, 30 campsites or so.
To the left and over there.
Yeah.
It's just water between the rows.
We always like to go for a nice long walk here because they have a lot of trails and stuff like that. And you can go pretty far because everything is so spread out.
It's been a long time since we've been here.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's probably been at least a year or two.
Looking for 229.
It's 217, so we're down a little ways. It looks like we're not by anyone yet, so. All these posts have tags on them for people that actually reserved. Sucks to be you.
Pay the $8.
Yeah, there's an $8 reservation fee. We get to keep that. These people don't. Because if you just walk in, you don't get charged that reservation fee. That's a Ohio State Parks thing. They always charge $8 to reserve. 223. So it should be on my side. Oh wait, maybe not. So we're 223, 224.
Six, 227.
We'll be almost at the end.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
Here we are, it's 228, so we're gonna be right there. 229. Right there.
You want to get out or?
Yeah, I'll jump out. It's almost like he's a professional or something. He walked right around all by himself. 3.06. Some water. Good girl.
So we've run ourselves out of fresh water, and the gray tank is full. So here I have taken the plug out of the tank to vent it. I've connected the hose to the pump. The pump is connected to our battery. And then the fresh water fills the fresh tank. And then I do have the tote ready to go because I'm going to empty out the gray tank. Alright, so it's been about 5 minutes and the tank is empty. I have 2/3 in the fresh. So now the gray tank is reading 2/3. I only let enough water out so that Lynn could take a shower because we want the gray tank to be as full as possible to dump. If we need to let more out, then we will. The idea here is I'm too lazy to drag that tote down to the dump station. So what we'd rather do is have it partially full so we can lift it up, put it in the bed of the truck, and then go down to the dump station with the camper when we leave.
We got all checked out, made our way up to the dump station to find this lovely line of
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see 8.
8, and then there's probably some that are already around the curve to the right. And then there's probably at least 2 that are using the dump station. So we'll be here for a while. Well, since we're waiting here in the line to use the dump station, I figured we'd do our little closing out video and say how we liked the campground, what we didn't, etc. Obviously, we're from this area. We've stayed here many times before, but it was a pretty crowded weekend because it's had really nice weather this weekend, and really didn't have any issues. We didn't have a reservation. We just showed up and got one of the last few spots, and we did a 5-mile walk. We did 3 miles and then 2 miles yesterday for a total of 5. And it was pretty nice because they have a lot of trails here. It goes all the way out to the beach on the lake, on Lake Erie. The dogs really enjoyed it. All the campsites are really large. The cul-de-sacs are large enough for the big rigs to get in and around without any issues. Do you have anything else to add?
Check out super early so you don't wait in this line for the dump station.
Yeah. I thought we were going to time it just right by leaving like 20 minutes before their checkout, but apparently that's what half the other people decided to do as well. So be prepared to wait because their dump station isn't the best here. There's only 2, right?
Right, and there's a sign right here we just pulled up to. It says waiting time to dump from this point is about 30 minutes.
Wow. Yeah, so be prepared to wait. Other than that, we had a really good weekend. It'd be perfect if you had like bikes because all the paths, most of them are all paved, so that's really nice. They do have other trails that are like grass trails, but we didn't go on any of those because it's still flooded from all the rain that we've been getting.
And the ticks.
And the ticks. I'm not willing to walk in any kind of grassy area simply for that reason. The ticks have been really, really bad this season, and they say it's just going to keep on staying that way until fall. So be prepared for ticks anywhere in this area. So other than that, dogs had a good time. Can't see Wolf. She's out the window. And eventually we'll check out and get home. Luckily, we've only got like a half hour, 40-minute drive. So we'll catch you up next time.